Sure.
That's what we got. All right, so the people that were running for regional ambassador, there were no dissenting votes, so you guys were all accepted back as amazing people that you are. Congratulations, all regional ambassadors. For the officers, other than JR, no, I'm just joking. No dissenting vote for the officers, so J.R. Webb is vice president, Cheryl Konarski, executive council representative, Angie Rogers was voted in as secretary, and I am going to be the treasurer for the next couple of years. And then the one vote that we had that had a choice of two, Zachary Dykes takes it with a very slim margin, 51.6% of the vote to Zachary Dykes out of the 66 people voting. So you were both loved as well, obviously. I was kind of worried because Monday morning I checked in to make sure things were going okay. It was a dead tie. So I was like, what do we do if there's a tie? And you know what? I couldn't find any of our rules about what we do if it's a tie.
Alternate weeks.
A dead tie. So congratulations, Zach.
Congratulations, Zachary.
For such an amazing run as president.
Thank you.
And those are all of our election results.
Now I get to be the first immediate past president we've had in a decade.
Once the quorum votes, yes, you get to be the immediate past president.
Yeah, whether it's an official position or not, I still am the.
We can't get rid of it that easy, is what it is.
And I have no plans to move out of state.
So the next question is, installation for officers will be in May as planned. I know some of you can't be there, so maybe we can run up some kind of fancy technical way of getting that out to all members. But I see no reason. There's nothing in the bylaws that would prevent us from having you take your positions as of today.
Okay.
I've already told the executive council as of today, Cheryl Konarski will be.
Okay.
I'm going to one more management committee meeting, and then I'm going to turn all your information over to our regional representatives.
And Zach, I will be forwarding you an email because we're looking at finalizing the contract for the fall conference. And there's a signature block for the president. So I'll have to email April, tell her to change that to you. I'll do that today because she was emailing the contract back after our requested revisions. I don't have any keys to give you, so.
We also need to, and Zach, I guess I would call either to you or Angie Rogers to send APCO International the new list of officers.
Yep.
I don't think we will need to update our list with the Secretary of State's office, but I will go in. I've been the point of contact for that for years. So I will go in and do that if necessary for Secretary of State for Missouri. And switch that out. I've been the point of contact for a lot of years, and I may just switch that over to Zach. So, you know, when I'm dead, he can still have it.
We're not going to.
Someday,
And Roger, since you're the incoming treasurer, you take care of the bank account. Zach will probably have to go into one of the branches to sign that paper.
So we will.
They'll need minutes showing who's elected.
Yeah. So Cheryl and I will get together and transfer that information over, and she can show me what she's got. Yeah. Actually, Zach and I maybe we can meet in Springfield when I go down to Joplin, and we can take care of that.
Right.
At a
Just so you know, we haven't gotten any illegal.
Yep. Hopefully they'll do it right because they haven't been real great about doing the switchovers in a timely fashion.
It's not a warm, fuzzy feeling, we'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And Cheryl, you'll keep your card. I'll keep my card. Zach will need a card, and we'll cancel Steve's card.
Cancel mine. Yep.
Nobody else has cards.
Say I'm using the IUV, using the illegal carrier filter.
Congratulations, everybody.
Well, I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun, but a lot of work, a lot of headaches too. Roger knows that.
Most people probably wouldn't think it's a lot of fun, Steve.
Yeah. Well, hey,
is what it was.
I'm not going to tell him it's the hardest thing I ever did in my life on his first day in office. So, yeah, wait and let him encounter some of this himself.
We'll see you in Jeff City next week, Zach.
Yeah, no, he does have some limitations I didn't have. So,
Yeah,
being a state employee, he's going to have to rely on you a lot, JR, for legislative stuff. So,
I know. I've given Zach crap. I usually do.
Yep.
So.
It's weird how those things, he's got to have those considerations for the legislation stuff. And I could not be on the 911 service board because of the state legislation that controls our department. It's just little things like that you don't even think about until you start trying to do stuff. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can't do that.
Yeah. And he's in the same boat as far as the service board.
Yep. Yeah, which do we know when Sheriff Cordy's term is up? It's a 4-year term on the board, but
Well, he was just appointed 2 years ago, so he should have another 2 years. I can go check the board site, but I think it's 2 years more.
Because I would think that it might be a good idea to see if we want to write a letter to the governor and express the desire to put a new person in when their term is up. So he's done a good job, but now I think there's three sheriffs on the 911 board now. So it'd be nice to get another 911 person on there.
Well, it was never the intention. I'm sure he'll understand it, please.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. All right. Anything else we need to cover, guys?
Yeah.
Well, it
It
reformed 2 years ago, right? Isn't that when the legislation passed?
What they did was those that were expired, the governor said, I'm putting you back in that position until we fill it. They never filled it. So, for example, Chief Persons is in an expired term. He's now retiring, and that position is going to be vacant. So it's only people like Sheriff Corte, Dr. Ken, some of those people that actually were appointed recently will actually have good, valid terms. But there's
I appointed a Modena representative to replace Sonny that I'm aware of.
Say that again, JR.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they appointed a Modena representative to the service board to replace Sonny.
Well, I thought Mike was doing it.
However,
I know Bonnie
Bonnie
put
started
her
the
name in,
process.
but yeah, she's
Yeah.
waiting to hear
She
back too.
did indicate that somebody reached out to her maybe like a month ago or something, and so hopefully they're starting the process again.
Yeah.
as of the board has talked about on the last call, we're going to open up the election in June to go ahead.
we got some interference when you're talking, Matt, so we're not hearing everything you're saying.
I believe on the last call for the 911 Service Board, they had indicated that they're opening up the election board in May, June time.
Well, we
I
have
think
our
that's-
region. So
Yeah, I
we
think
have our
that's
regional
the-
meetings today, so we can ask about that too, I
Yeah.
guess.
So I think their election is to elect their officers on the board. Who's going to be the chair and the vice chair, treasurer, and so forth. Isn't it?
I believe so.
So we're still dependent on the governor to fill those slots and make appointments. All right. Anything else? I don't know, but the mantle has fallen upon your shoulders, Zach. So I'll forward those emails.
Oh, she's muted.
I'm good. I don't have anything.
Okay.
She's probably
will-
doing real police work.
I will tell you the MOAPCO meeting is still scheduled for Tuesday of the conference at 4:00. So
Okay.
hopefully that matrix will come out soon. 18, yeah.
Do we
Steve?
have anyone APCO International coming? That would be Steve question.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I was going to ask.
the person who was scheduled to come, because we moved the dates, had a conflict. So as of right now, I guess Zach could make another request to see if anybody else would be available. That was, I've forgotten the name. I think it was our North Central region representative who was coming until we changed the dates, and now he can't.
We might reach out. Jason's as incoming president, and he came last time. He was just up in Illinois. He might be able to swing down for a day or two.
That would be good. It'd be good if he could be there whenever we're doing the installation of the officers.
Yeah.
If Steve, that'll be your duty to perform as the media past president.
Okay.
It's
Kind of like,
Just so you know, Zach, my goal is to make you laugh while you're up there in front of everybody. just letting you know that now. So,
Steve. I know.
Sure, Roger and Dawn.
I know there's official channels to make the request, but I can send you Jason's email if you want to. If you want to contact him directly.
yeah, you want to do that, Zach? Okay.
All right.
And then there's a form that's on the APCO International website you have to fill out to make that request formally. You can let him know that you're doing that. You just wanted to reach out to him since he's fairly close. And then I've got a box of brochures and things like that. I think I've got 2 because I had some left over from the previous conference, and they sent me another one for the conference that was canceled. So I will throw those in the trunk to bring down along with the projector.
As far as equipment, Steve, you don't have an APCO, a Missouri APCO laptop, right?
Correct. I did not have a laptop. I have the projector that was left at the hotel when it was in Kansas City because we never had a conference since then. So I was going to ship it back, and then it looked like we were going to have a conference, and then we didn't. So since we are having one in May, I'll bring it with me.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry you got stuck with that. I always forget something.
Oh, was that you that forgot it? I was like, who? Which partnership is
That was me. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't hard. It was just the north of the river trip for me. So
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it.
While we're here, we're talking a little bit about conference. You know, I sent that email about the historical committee doing a bit of a show at the conference.
Mhm.
What do you guys think that have been involved in the planning? Can we get by with a table near registration that we can just have a TV and stuff going, or what do you think? I mean, I don't know how strict the contract is, and I haven't talked to April, but you guys should know.
Well, being at Margaritaville, I'm sure there's going to be space. We would just need to let her know we'd like to do that because we'd either have to bring a table or it may be an extra cost to have an extra table out there. I'm not sure.
I got a
I don't-
contractor anyway, so I'll ask her.
Okay, yeah, and I guess I'll be joining the committee for the conference now as treasurer. So I guess I can address them. I mean, I can bring all the crap. I just want to make sure we're not stepping on it.
Is that our official MOAPCO term? The crap.
Yeah.
I got all the crap.
Boxes and boxes of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes of crap, but I'm just going to go through it and find some interesting stuff and maybe some, involvement type stuff. So.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
a really good idea.
I'll send you a bunch of pictures.
That's
Send
cool.
pictures. I got pictures from the last conferences, but I don't have the very last conference. Past conference I've got, but I don't have the very last conference because I wasn't there, so I didn't get pictures from that. So. Oh, cool. Zach is already making those crazy eyes at me. Yeah, I'll try. Delegate,
Mr. President. Delegate.
I'll go look for it. If y'all have anything you want to share.
If not,
stuff,
should have.
All right, well, I'm going to move forward with it, and we'll talk to them about it. I just don't want to step on Tantera's toes with the thing.
Yeah, I'll check. Because then in the past we've had a booth that I think we shared one with the other two associations one year, and we really didn't have much there. It was more about the legislation than anything. And then last
I got the big blue
I don't think we
backdrop.
did.
I got the big blue backdrop now, and I was thinking about filling it up with something. Stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh, one thing. I was just going through some emails, cleaning out old emails, and I found the one from Sheriff Owen's wife who did our shirts. So since you have some board members now who don't have shirts, in case you guys wanted to consider doing another order of shirts to her, I'll pass on that contact information.
And Zach, she sent me something about coins too. I don't know if I forwarded that. Maybe she sent it to you direct too. It was the one about the various shapes that you can make coins. It was kind of. Did I send that to you, or did she send it to you, maybe? I think that was from. No, dude, it's just a couple of years old.
Am
I still the only one that submitted anything? Because I will not mind if you want to start the process over again, and start from scratch.
Probably so.
I don't really know if we have to be on the exhibit floor, but that's cool. If that's what we do. I didn't want to go to a great deal of expense. But.
Well, because of the social distancing that they're practicing, we actually have more room, more space than we normally do. So I think we can figure it out.
Okay.
We'll find some place for it.
Yep. That's all I have.
No.
Motion to adjourn.
So.
All right.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.